If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Last night I was up till 12 a.m. doing some research, writing down my questions.
I was out till 12 a.m. too, but we were drinking red wine and eating sushi. That's what we were doing. Well, it was only half. It was pretty healthy. You know, it worked for us, you know.
Yeah.
So what kind of answers did you get today?
I got some good answers. You know, they were talking about the importance of their faith. Many of the athletes were, as well as the coaches, and then also just talking about the character of their team. And these are, it sounds like this is a good group of guys that are full of character, and you're not going to hear, I don't think, I hope not, any embarrassing or negative stories out of either of these teams.
I think the thing, being around football as much as I am, I think the public would be shocked by what good people are involved in the game, and at this level, because, you know, we always hear about these idiot retards making it rain, shooting people, gangbang, and doing all that stuff. That is very much the lower 5% of the type of people that I've met in 15 years in the league. Not to mention the coaches and the administrators, and I mean, the NFL really is full of awesome people. But when you're just a gymnast and you're just a fan, but when you get in and you see it, I think I guess it's enlightening more than anything else, and we don't hear those stories. So it's good that I guess you're out there doing it.
We don't hear them enough. They're very inspiring individuals, not just athletes, but they're inspiring individuals. A number of them have foundations impacting young kids, impacting women, impacting single moms, impacting dads. Like, they're all doing such great work, and I really wanted to emphasize the focus on how faith has played so much of a role, not only in their athletic career, but also in the decisions that they make off the field. And, you know, I think I'm big on positivity. I'm being very positive and pulling out the good in individuals, and I think that needs to be showcased a lot more.
Well, don't look to me to bring you down. I'm going to keep you going here. Dominique Dawes is here, Marylander. Now, you know, she did say before she came on, let's not talk about the Orioles. And I said, that's easy for me. I mean, I got an orange microphone flag here. Apparently, you have some sort of fetish with the pinstripes, much like Mark Teixeira. Maybe you grew up wanting to be Don Mattingly too.
I guess, yeah. I am a big Yankees fan. Please stop booing him.
I'm not going to hold that against you because you said the most important. You said you're a Raven fan. This is a DC girl who's a Raven fan.
Well, I lived in New York in '97, and honestly, everyone that I worked with, they were big Yankee fans, and so they were like, "You're going to be a Yankee fan," and so I jumped.
How'd your family feel about that?
My family, yeah, my dad's an Oriole fan. I know he wasn't too happy, and when I get tickets though to an Oriole Yankee game, he's very happy. So, you know.
See, all this talk about faith. That's what the Orioles keep telling us. Have some faith.
In time. In time.
Probably not. To be really honest.
Just not versus my Yankees.
So tell me about Yahoo. You're doing video for Yahoo, audio, writing. What is your Yahoo thing?
Mainly I'm doing video for Yahoo, interviewing a number of athletes as well as coaches. However, when I worked with them in Beijing, I not only did video blogging, but I also did some writing, some editorial pieces. But the experience with the Yahoo Sports has been a great one, and I hope to continue it.
Well, I went to Beijing last year with Cal Ripken on the pre-Olympic tour, back at Halloween, did the Great Wall, did all that stuff. Give me your Beijing experience. I mean, I put all these videos up on YouTube. They're all still up there. Anybody wants to go watch and just put WNST Beijing or Ripken in there. And my wife and I just shot video everywhere we went, everything we did. And I found Beijing and Chinese culture to just, a lot of things you're talking about, integrity, character. That's born into the Chinese people, and more than that, just the respect. I mean, when somebody hands you a dollar bill back for change and they have to look you in the eye and hold the money out to you, it's a completely different culture, and I can see why Asian folks would have a hard time assimilating to our culture because we're kind of falling apart around here based on, you know, the way the Chinese folks work.
Well, it depends on who you surround yourself with, but I thought, you know, definitely being in China was an amazing experience. I think on the work end, being a member of the media was a lot harder for me than being an athlete. I've been at the Olympics 3 times, and you're told where to go, when to go, who to be with, whatever.
Well, it's not a free society. Let's not.
No.
It's restricted.
Yeah, it's very. And so with the media, I think it was a little hard to maneuver around there, but it was a great experience. And I think my favorite experience there was not only going and visiting the Great Wall, but also opening ceremonies. That was the first time that I had ever been to an Olympic opening ceremony because we were not allowed to go when I was competing. So I sat there in the stands with the members of the media, and I was just crying because I realized
the Olympic gymnast.
And they want to make sure that we have enough rest.
Oh, you're hydrated. You're doing that whole thing. So you never got to walk out and wave the little flag?
We watched it on TV.
Did you do the closing ceremony?
No, we usually were done by then because we had been out of the country, you know, for weeks
Dominique,
before.
you got screwed. You got completely, you got job robbed out of the juice of going.
I got to
Opening
experience
ceremonies
it
are
with
awesome.
Yahoo though in 2008, so I'm feeling great. I know it was good.
So what was it like? Were you in the stands?
I was in the stands. I was covering it. I wrote a story on it, and so they zoomed in on all the athletes. They're all waving their flags, and I was envisioning myself there, knowing that I'm never going to experience it down there. But it just was very touching to realize it wasn't just about Michael Phelps. It wasn't just about one particular team. It was about every single individual, an unknown athlete from who knows where to the star athlete Kobe Bryant, who got the loudest cheers there were in that arena. So it was good to just experience that, because the Olympics is not just about one event, one person, or one theme.
How long were you in Beijing?
Very, very long. We were there a little less than a week before the Olympics, and then we stayed a week after and went to Hong Kong just to relax.
Oh, that's exactly what I did.
Oh, really?
You took that flight, baby.
Yeah.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.